All right, it says we live. We live today, guys. What's up, everybody? Sorry for the technical difficulties. We had to get some stuff permissions going with Facebook because we're multi-streaming here live, and we had to get some permissions going. But nevertheless, welcome. I'm gonna get a couple of other things going. We're waiting for a couple people to chat live to stop in, but it says we're live and we're going to get started. Welcome to Let's Grow Inside. It's the indoor grow course masterclass, and we are streaming live from Facebook if they gave us permission, from YouTube on, let's see, if you're joining us from Let's Grow Inside, the masterclass. We're also on Facebook, a couple of Facebook pages, and we're on Instagram. I have to make sure we're going to do that now, but I'm going to start by showing. So, anyway, this is all about the masterclass that's coming up November 2nd. If you are live, chime in the chat so we know what's going on. We can hear from you. Make sure we know that you're there as you come in. So the master class is all about growing in the privacy of your own home, and I have a little split script here that I can show you guys. Let me pull it up. It's all about growing in the privacy of your own home, right? So that's what we're about, teaching you how to grow in the privacy of your own home. We're going to have a good time here. We're going to have a couple of former students chime in, and they're going to be chiming in from wherever they're at. Talk to them. Hopefully, I'll call them and they'll pick up, but they're going to give us their experiences on growing in the master class that starts November 1st. Let us know what you think about cannabis. Let us know if it's legal in your state. Let us know if you're interested in growing. A lot of the people out there who are going to be watching and have watched and are currently watching are have either grown, right, or are growing. Uh, they want to grow, thinking about it, seeing the buzz, the green rush. It's all in their states. So you're in the right place. We're going to be talking about growing and talking about how it benefited people in their lives, whether you're using it recreationally, right? You're a recreational smoker and you're out there and you're, I'm going to do some other things while I'm got to multitask. I'm doing like front of the house stuff and uh, back of the house, but some people are saying they're not hearing us from Instagram. So I had to troubleshoot real quick. But yeah, whether you're a recreational smoker, whether you are a medicinal smoker and you're looking for this as a medicine, um, whether you're somebody who is looking at this as just an entrepreneur, you're interested in wanting to be an entrepreneur. So it's all here. It's all the information is all going to be the same. We're all doing this live for you. So that's what the master class is talking about. I'm trying to get us live on Instagram and I can't right now. So bear with me. We're going to see if we can do that real fast while people are stepping in. But what I am going to do is I'm going to let you guys check out the first video while I try to get us. Let me go ahead and see if I can get this thing squared away, man. Sorry about this, guys. We streaming to all these different audiences is, oh well. Yeah, there we go. We're good. We're on Instagram as well. All right, so check it out. We're going to get started. I'm going to show you guys a couple of stuff here. Got some videos that I want to show you that we've set aside. So, but it's about our course that we're having. And one of them is just a quick overview. We're going to show you this Here we go. Bam. Let's get that up in here. Yeah, this is the overview of the course. This was our 2023, I think, course that we had going on. 2023. These are clips from the 2023 course. So uh, we start you off by ordering seeds, and we're gonna get somebody calling in here in a minute so we can get this thing rolling. We got somebody. Thank you. One of our students is up. We got a student that's backstage now, actually, and we're gonna, after this clip, we're gonna get you Terrence. Yeah, Terrence, and Terrence is up there. He's gonna talk to us, and then we got one of our students, Joe. He's there. He's gonna talk to us. So we got a few people we're gonna talk to and see if we can get them going. I'm gonna make sure. Let's see Terrence and see if he let him know. But yeah, let's queue up to one of our students that we had in the class, because I know that we want to get this thing going and we want to talk to some of these people and see what they think. If you're interested in learning how to grow in the privacy of your own home, this is where you will find out that information. We got a class that starts November. Oh wow, let's see, November 2nd. November 2nd. So you still have time to sign up. Click on the link. You're gonna see links all in the videos here. But yeah. Anyway, let's get them in here. So hey, can you hear us there?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Oh man, I can hear you loud and clear. Terrence, yes, one of our former students. This Terrence, this is we're doing a little informational smoker here. Thanks for joining in. I know it was last minute, and if you might be out and about, but thanks for joining us. We're just trying to get some feedback from some of the students that have taken the course in the past and all that good stuff. So, yeah, what you think? What you got for us, brother?
Man, I had to demo some floors today, but I wanted to make sure I was present for this because things like this, especially when I speak, only come once in a lifetime, man. So
Yeah,
for
right.
me and my family, just a quick uh, brush about us and my family. My son was born with TS, tuberous sclerosis, which is a genetic disease. So he was born with tumors on all the major parts of his body, his brain, kidneys, heart, all the major organs of his body. He was having seizures constantly, um, infantile spasms, grand mals, every seizure known to man because he has tumors on all four hemispheres of his brain. So for us, to Let's Grow Inside was a outlet to alternative medicines and just listening and learning from you and your beautiful wife Amina. It changed the way we looked at marijuana. We always been an average smoker, and anybody can go out here and buy weed from anywhere, anybody on any corner, any street corner, anywhere. But to
Yeah,
actually watch your seed come to life, to prune it, groom it, feed it, nutrient, just and then to be able to supply it into your body, you know exactly what you're getting. So to do that and watch my son become seizure free at times, it was a game changer for us. So we always gonna be number one. We're always gonna be team Let's Grow Inside, man.
yeah, I appreciate that. We had good times in the classrooms. I know. So, what were some of the things that you took away from the course when you took it, um, about from the medicinal side, like about knowing about growing the plant, like some of the specifics of the course? Is there anything you could share
The,
with
the
people who was not
patience,
taking it?
yeah, the patience and then the learning what each phase of your plant is, what each phase of the nutrients is, and how you need to feed it, the pH and the I mean, it's just the small things that you taught us that you would never think about, just growing marijuana, just putting it in the ground and letting it grow. So a lot of the nutrients, the phases, different phases, the lights, the temperatures, the wind velocities, like you learn so much mentally. And I'm gonna laugh at myself because I know I probably got on your nerves because I was calling you damn near every day.
No, it wasn't you. You caught about as much as everybody else. You caught about as much, but we developed. That's the cool thing about you know this community is you develop friendships, right? I mean, you
Yes,
develop
yes,
just you, your wife, your son, just learning and talking over all this time and really learning about the needs so you can really kind of help steer people in the right direction in terms of
right.
what they need for their body, whether you for medicinal purposes, but even on the recreational side. I heard when we talked, I believe, wasn't it you that told, or maybe it was somebody, other client that said their weed was ringing in town.
No,
It
that
might
was
have
me.
been for you. Okay,
That was
yeah, yeah.
me. Yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah.
recreational, medicinal, you
It,
never
it,
know.
it all goes hand in hand, and you brought something to me that I never thought that I could do. And just your patience and being able to watch and ask questions and the guidance, man. You gave me a green thumb and I never had one. I never grew anything, a watermelon, a tomato, nothing. I never grew nothing. So to learn from someone who's way more advanced than me, a master at it, to me, I always call you the master. It was a no-brainer for us, man. So I would advise anybody that if you're on the fence with it, especially with marijuana becoming legal in a lot of states too, if you want to do it and do it right, join the Let's Grow Inside family, man, and I will welcome y'all with open arms.
I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. We're not gonna keep you. We're gonna keep it moving, but tell the wife I said hello. Are you growing this
Yes,
year?
I'm riding with you nonstop.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I
I know we
almost pulled out one of my jars, but I ain't gonna do it on here because I don't know how far it go, man. So I
yeah.
still got a couple of cases in there.
No, it's all good. Yeah. So, and that's the beautiful thing about this product is it lasts forever. It's like wine. It just gets better with time. The medicine.
Does. And I could go on and on about just the small tidbits that you gave out, the small gems and nuggets that you gave out that just still help us, man. So hey, you number one in my book, player.
Good, bro. I appreciate it. Hey, thanks for chiming in. We're gonna keep it moving. We got a couple of people we want to talk it up with, but I want to let you know we are giving away courses. We're giving away a course. Uh, so somebody who's watching today is gonna get a course for free.
Oh,
Yeah, so we doing that today.
oh man, you gonna have to maybe go in and sign in under a different name.
Hey man, hey, it's all good. Hey, we'll see you in class, bro. Thanks
Hey,
for
y'all have a
chopping it
good
up.
one, man. Salute to y'all.
All right, man. Thanks. All right, you guys. Yeah. So, yeah, I wanted to talk to you guys about that, giving away the course. We're going to do a giveaway, and we've got some people in mind. If I send a message to you, is asked you if you'd like to come on to the show, I randomly sent some messages, and that was the secret message. I said, let me know if you want to come on to the show. If I sent you that, then if you're watching, you're eligible for a free course. So, surprise, you never know. So, the social media, the marketing, there's all different kinds of ways to reach people, but we're having giveaways. And what that is a 20-week course, which is what we're offering. 20-week course taught by yours truly. We're teaching you from seed to propagation of how to grow cannabis in the privacy of your own home. So whether you're a recreational uh, smoker or consumer, whether you're a medicinal consumer, whether you're a entrepreneur that's just looking to, get into the green rush, this course is for you. We got our another student, Joe. Joe, he's sitting in the backstage, and Joe and I have such a long history. in the cannabis industry goes all the way back. I'm out here in California right now, and I can tell you my story. Uh, I started growing in Michigan, in Detroit, Michigan, and I was getting houses and I flipped the house. And while I'm flipping the house, I'm growing cannabis. And then the proceeds from, the cannabis that I grew indoors, I would get another house and grow. And so a lot of the electric work, because back then there was so much work that you had to do, not only in the house, but the electricity, right? Because the lights, the HPS, the high pressure sodium lights, those things were so uh, powerful. They drew so much power that you had to convert your electric panel sometimes, right? And you had to rewire your house to so that it could take all that energy that you're converting. I converted a lot of lights in those basements in Detroit, and yeah, Joe was the electrician that helped me through that process. So I'm gonna bring Joe on and see he can tell you all about it.
Hello. I can't hear you.
Maybe because I had it on mute the whole time. What about now? Can you hear me 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 now? All right, well, we're gonna get back to you. We're gonna get back to you. Uh we can get back to Joe and we'll see if he can get his stuff together on his end. I had a another client that is gonna call in, and we were gonna talk about cannabis. Uh, can you guys hear me better now? Yeah, good. Everybody hear me? Everybody hear me? Tell me if you can hear me. Tell me if you can hear me. Well, no. Got somebody that want to call in. I gotta get this person in because we talk about. I think he's actually. Well, I don't want to give away his stuff real quick. I'm just gonna invite him in so you guys can hear. I have another video. Okay, so I want to show you guys a real quick video while we get all this technical stuff together. See if we can get Joe back on. Let's see if we can get him back on. See if we can hear. If he can hear us. Can you hear me now, Joe?
Yes, I hear you.
Oh, there we go. Okay, good. Got you on. So, hey, welcome. I was telling people about all the things we was doing in Michigan with some of the properties and the weed industry, and you was basically so just to let you guys know, Joe, you guys was helping me from the electrician side, right? He would make sure that I didn't kill myself dealing with all that electricity. Did I sum it up about right?
Yes.
we,
Yeah.
we we were doing some adventurous stuff because here's the reason why. Um, I was explaining to them the reason why, our interaction of just meeting in the first place from your professional standpoint, uh, before we actually became friends and started, growing from a professional, just needing an electrician, you guys, outside of just rewiring housing and lights and stuff like that. When you're dealing back then, we were dealing with growing cannabis in the privacy of your own home. We were converting the basements, and maybe you would have a bedroom. And so the high pressure sodium lights were these big, huge tube lights that use gas to heat up the actual element. And that's where the light came from to produce all the lights that we use to grow the plants. Well, that used a lot of electricity, right? So you had to rewire some of your existing wiring so that it would be able to carry more electricity. Am I kind of spot on how we were doing that?
Yeah.
And with all that heat, you also had to have electricity for air conditioning. We had to condition the environment too because it would get really hot down there. So yeah, how did those experiences help you when we were doing that? I know we had a lot of fun doing those flips. Of course, I didn't know what I was doing half the time.
Well, basically, it was, yes, it was truly an experience, and it's just on hand, on the job experience where you well, like you say, the lighting, make sure the lighting is good, and not only good, but it's not overcharged, or it's not, it's where it need to be.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's basically how that goes when it comes to the electrical. The electrical, it has to be right, or it's going to blow. You know.
There were a lot of fires that were going on in Detroit back when we were using that we were dealing. Remember them?
Yes, yes, a bunch of them, bunch of them.
Matter of fact, some of the dispensaries, because they were
Yes,
growing out of the dispensaries, and then the dispensaries would catch on fire because they didn't know what they was doing.
right. They didn't know. They was blowing circuits because they was over. But
Well, now we use uh, indoor lighting,
right,
so we don't have to worry about that.
right. That's the purpose of indoor lighting. Right.
Yeah, we use indoor lighting. So, well, I mean, I should say, let me rephrase it. I'm multitasking, Joe. I'm sitting here trying to run this, trying to get Instagram, and I didn't mean to say indoor lighting. I meant to say now we're using LED lighting.
Okay.
LED. You like, yeah, that's
Well,
about right.
yeah, well, we are. I mean, well, we are using indoor lighting in the sense, you know.
Yeah. Well,
But
the
yeah,
indoor lighting that we're using, the HPS simulated the outdoor lighting. Same
oh,
light
okay.
in the street lamps, high
Right.
pressure sodium. They had transformers. Remember those big heavy metal transformers that we had
Yeah,
to that's what we were tamping down the electricity for.
for right, right,
Now we have LED and the ballasts are built onto the light and they're a fraction of what we were using when we were in Detroit.
right. Well, they more or less efficient too for what they are. And what I mean by efficient, they can take care a certain amount of area, and
Yeah,
and if they're on the plant or near the plants, they feed off of that, you know,
right. Right.
and that makes a big difference in the
When
days.
you now do you see so when we were flipping houses and doing that stuff in Detroit and growing, um we didn't have to worry about now with LED we don't have to worry about rewiring the whole
Right,
box,
right.
everything else. You can use the same outlets that you use in your house
House,
for
right.
for growing for the
120.
course.
120, yes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Any recommendations for people who are growing or are thinking about taking the course? Because I know you've been affiliated with the course for, geez, how long?
Well, that's been quite a while.
Yeah.
I would I would say that well, I like the I like it to, I like the program. I like how it's structured, and just everyone you have to learn by, well, number one, like he was telling me, you have to have the right tools first. You have to get the equipment to be able to nourish and work on the plants,
Right.
and learning about how to water and how to actually how to just work and care for the plants and go from there, really, basically. And it's a service, you know.
Yeah.
I think it's a very good service because you're growing inside, you're in your home.
Well, you know, in Detroit, there's a couple people I knew they were trying to grow outdoors. It didn't work out too hot for them.
Right,
You know, weather wise, security wise,
right.
especially, and I would probably say security wise first, right?
Yes, yes, sir. Yeah, Se- security wise, it's a problem.
We used to go. We used to. Hey, everybody! I used to go. We used to go. Joe would be with me. We used to go to Detroit in the wintertime, and we could tell all the people who was growing because their roofs. You know, he had all these snow on the roofs, and then you come all down the block, and in this house, the whole roof would be clean. You go there
Yes,
at
sir.
nighttime, all the lights, everything. They having a party throughout the whole house at night. There were a
Mhm.
lot of giveaways. A lot
Yeah,
of giveaways.
yeah, it was.
We were very stealthy. That's one of the things that we had to be, and I'm very proud of it. When I used to build grow houses for people, we
Mm.
build out grow houses, and yeah, we were very very stealthy. And I got that from being in Detroit with my man. Uh,
Mm.
with my man Joe helping me out. Hey Joe, thanks for coming on. We just chopping it up with some folk who have been in and involved in the course. We're gonna chop it up with a couple other people and keep it moving, man. But I appreciate you coming on.
Appreciate you.
Yeah,
Uh,
man.
we'll get together.
Absolutely, bruh. We're gonna
All right.
matter of fact, I'm looking at some we'll talk offline, but I want to tell you about some properties that I was looking at up that way. So we'll chop it up. And
All
I'm gonna be coming that way probably the next 3 weeks. Definitely before the snow. Look,
right.
y'all want to go to Detroit before the snow hits. When the
Okay.
snow hits, it's a whole different thing, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. All right,
Yeah.
brother.
All right.
Thanks, man. Thanks for chopping it up with me.
All right. Thank you.
All right, bro. Take care.
Yes.
Yeah. So I want to show you guys one of the setups that we have real quick because I think that's important. And then we got another student that's on the file on the line, and we want to make sure we show you that. But I want to show you this real quick highlight reel of just how we set
This
up
plant is very
everything.
similar to the human body. So what we put into it is what we get out. Can we optimize ourselves and operate efficiently? Yes, if you feed it the right nutrients. Those are actually the roof pieces. We're going to deal with those last. These tents are also called gorilla tents. They're also called stealth tents. And the reason why is if you have lights on inside the tent, which we will, outside of the tent, you could turn all the lights off and you wouldn't see any light seeping out. So these are really, really, really well put together tents. They're designed to keep them in it, which is why they call it stealth tents or gorilla tents. We want to be able to have, we don't want predatory insects or dust or anything like that getting into our grow room outside of the area because we are going to be after capturing fresh air, and fresh air comes from the outside of the room, inside the room. We know that our tent space is 4x8, right? 4x8. So what I want you to do is put imaginary corners in about 4 feet by 8, and make sure that this tab, the black tab, is facing on the ground. And then on the opposite end, you want the other tab facing towards the ceiling. Somebody must have said it don't make sense.
You must make sense in order for us to make dollars.
Somebody asked, how big of the space would you need to do this? Because the fresh air vents are on the bottom, right? Because air is going to be pulled in from outside of the stent, pulled in to feed the plants from the bottom. These pins squeeze in like that, okay? And they're just going to pop into there till they snap. These sit down into the corner, the middle, and the corner middle uprights. Corner middle uprights. You'll see that the ends are different, right? One of these has this end, which has the tab and it's beveled. The other does not. That is the one that is marked C. And this fits on top of the D. That's the biggest mistake that I've seen big first-time growers make. The biggest mistake is telling somebody. Is telling somebody what they got going on. Let me be the only friend that you need when it comes to this.
I was never really a good sheet folder. Just don't leave that.
Now you can set in your tent because you don't want this to get contaminated with anything that you have on the bottom of your shoes, like spider mites, like any other predatory insects. I'm here with you guys every step of the way. Every step of the way. And if I'm not physically there with you, you can just watch this one course time. And there you go. Now straighten that out. Now you can kind of start zipping one side and spin it back up in one corner. Make as long as your corners are in the bottom snug, it should zip up fairly easy. Now you can come out and zip it. It may seem like it's heavy, but it's not. My recommendation is to get in the middle at the bottom and just lift it up. And what that is for is so that you can look inside without actually opening the tent up, because we're going to be using CO2. We're going to be using some things. We want to trap all that inside the tent. But if you want to be able to view it when the lights are on without opening up, that's what that is. If you're in the hotter climates later on, if you needed to add air conditioning or exhaust, you can add it through this port. The shorter one needs to stay on top. The bottom one has room to hang. And that is what's going to hold our light. This is designed for growers who want to use freestanding pots, right? And when you water it from the top, the water seeps out of the bottom. It would seep into the catch basin so that it doesn't get onto the bottom of your tent. We have a self-automated watering system that we're going to introduce later on. So we're not going to have to worry about any water spilling into the inside of our tent.
to the stage. We're back. Hold on, guys. Let's see if we can get Q up on here. There he goes. Silent Q. Can you hear me?
I can hear you very well now.
There you
Can
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's good with you, bro?
Everything's good. I'm just listening to you spill that knowledge.
Okay.
Yeah, you seem to be very knowledgeable about the subject, and I'm looking at the build. I love the build. Seems like I can use that for more than grow house, though.
Yeah, you could. You can
Yeah.
use it for vegetables.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can use it for vegetables. You can use it for all that stuff. I mean,
I got a question. You know, I've tried a few things, but I was wondering if do you have any let's see what it's called, future plans for actually growing for people that can't really grow like myself. You know, could you actually put together something where you know, you can kind of babysit my plant where you are?
yeah. So, well, we have it here in California. We have the ability. I lost my green screen. I don't know what happened. I feel naked.
But I can see.
I know. Well, thank you for that. But to answer your question, so we have for California residents,
Okay.
only, we have where we have a service where we will grow, we'll consult with each other. You call, we'll consult, we'll find out what your specific needs are, whether it's recreational, if you're looking for the type of yield, if you want a big yield, if you want quality, because there's so many different strains. If it's medicinal, whatever your pain management, if you're doing it for pain, whatever the medicinal reasons are, we'll walk you through all those steps. We'll pick out a strain that's specific to you and tailored for you, and then we'll grow it for you. And then we'll have it available for pickup, which is why it's for California residents right now. California residents only will have it available for you for pickup. Not only that, which the cool part about it, Q, is you'll be able to log on and look via camera at your plant as it grows throughout the entire growing process. So it's kind of like you'll have a first person point of view of your plant. So you'll see the care that is given, the feedings. We give you weekly updates. We'll give you information about the strain. So we do provide that service for you.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. But yeah, I
Yeah.
just want to get on, show you my support, Rob. I like what you're doing. Your
Thanks,
knowledge
brother.
of what you're doing is tremendous, and that's what's got me listening all the time. Appreciate the videos too; they're pretty professionally done.
Yeah. I gotta wait. I gotta get you growing, man. I know you're a busy man.
Oh man, my green thumb is brown.
Well, that's what I'm here for. What you mean, bro? That's what I'm here for. I got you.
My
You
green
already know
thumb.
this.
But like I said, I probably put it in your hands.
That's cool. I got you, man. Hey, you got any tips for some incoming growers that might
Tips
be
for
interested?
Yeah, tip for incoming growers: just first of all, just check your laws in your area. Make sure that you're compliant with whatever's going on. Two, make sure you check on with Rob and his YouTube videos. And really, third thing is take the course. You know, like I said, he's very knowledgeable about what this area, and it so avoid making a whole bunch of mistakes. You might want to do that. At least take a listen to the videos and check on at the very least if you're trying to grow. Yeah, that's what I
Thanks,
would
bro.
say. Yeah.
Hey, man. Thanks for those good parting words. You down in down south, I know you guys have been dealing with some bad weather, so hope everybody's safe down there.
Yeah, man. Here in Florida, we escaped it all, but we're good now.
Yeah. All right. Well,
All right.
hang tight, man.
Okay. We'll do.
All
Keep it up. I'll keep listening.
right, man. Thanks. Thanks
All
for
right.
checking in.
Yeah, peace.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, you guys, to my green screen, but we're gonna keep it going. So I have another caller that called in, another former student, and I can't wait for you guys to talk to her. Matter of fact, I want to see because I don't want to keep these people in the green room waiting for too long. I wanted to show you guys another quick short video, and then as soon as that video is over, we're gonna get her right on after that. So here's the video that I want you guys to see. We're just teaching people how to grow in the privacy of their own homes, right? We're teaching you how to grow all in the privacy of your own home, and that's what we're about. So let me check out this video super fast.
Yeah, the whole point of this part is just sanitary. We want no microscopic bugs going in there.
It's a microscopic bug going in there.
Okay, thank you for labeling mine. Get my little extra water. Again,
Right.
no freestanding water.
So we're propagating some seeds here.
Now you want to take
Showing you how we're getting these seeds. Just classroom video.
Take yours.
We're gonna come back to that. We're gonna bring Amina to the stage and have her talk to us. Amina, what's happening? Can you hear us? I can't hear you.
I can hear you, and
Now
now I
we
know
can
you
hear
can hear
you.
me. Yes.
Yeah. So hey, welcome. It's good to see you again. Good to
Thank
see you.
you. Good to
Thanks.
see you too.
Yeah. The green thumb, the student of this is the star of the 2023 grow course, you guys. This was her first time growing, and now she is a seasoned grower, probably has 100,000 plants growing and just doing all kinds of stuff. How's your journey been since the course?
So since the course, it's actually been amazing. It gave me the confidence to just really take care of all of my plants because I was a person who um, bought plants, thought I was gonna grow them and then kill them. So I was actually very intimidated by the whole process because growing a cannabis plant, of course, not only is it um, well, let me just say it's a much larger investment than a typical house plant. And so I kind of went into the situation kind of feeling defeated, so I didn't have like the best spirits, but I knew that I had a very capable teacher, and I really, really trusted in what you said to me, which is like, I'm going to teach you how to grow from seed to harvest. And every step of the way, I gained a little bit more confidence. And I mean, ultimately, I was just amazed. I was amazed at what my hands were able to produce. It was, I mean, it was just an experience that I don't even, it's hard to even explain because it was like giving birth to a baby because we took this seed and we sprouted the seed and then planted the seed and nurtured it for months, weeks and months until it actually got to the point where we were chopping it down and curing the buds, and
Yeah.
the whole process was something that, well, it was life changing to me. And the thing about it was also that it was a skill that I learned that I get to actually just carry on with me forever. I know how to grow now. And even during the times when I'm a little bit skeptical about the process, I have this amazing course that I get to go back and I can review and I can look back on if I don't remember like what the different pH levels are by or if I don't know what nutrient amounts I'm supposed to put in, I can always have something that I can go back and refer to. So, I mean, even building the tent, that was something that I was just like, am I going to be able to do this by myself? And I did. I was able to really, really do all these things by myself. So, just any body can do this. It's something that anybody can do. I don't care if you're a single woman or a couple or elderly or young. It's for everyone. It's for anybody that has the desire to grow. And growing is an invaluable skill. It's something that, if you once you learn it and you really, really take it in, it's with
Right.
you.
Right. Yeah. Now, what about you? Are you growing? Are you doing anything?
We're definitely growing. It's one of those things that, I mean, why
Stay
wouldn't
with
you?
you.
Why wouldn't
Why
you
wouldn't
grow?
you? So
And
were you more interested in it for medicinal or recreational, or what was your reasoning for wanting to
um,
learn more?
well, I feel like it's a great income provider. That's what I like it for. Medicinal, I think that people, medicinal and recreational, deserve to have something that they can consume that
Mm-hmm.
is pure
Mm-hmm.
and that doesn't have any additives that are not supposed to be inside of it in there. And I mean, I'm a very holistic being. I really care about what goes into my body and those that I care about. And so being able to cultivate something that that provides that I know is honest and true and grown with love is that's what is near and dear to my heart.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the journey. I appreciate it. The journey continues. We're doing a class,
Yes.
uh, 2024, November 2nd. We got a new crop, no pun intended or pun intended, right? A new crop of students who are going to be joining us and learning how to grow in the privacy of their own home. So, and we got more that might attend after even this. So,
Well, I have to drop in because you never stop learning. And I know that probably since we did the class last, you've probably come up with some new innovations because you're always tinkering with stuff to make the process a lot easier and smoother for us. So I'll be sure to drop in
yeah,
when that new
definitely.
class
Well,
starts.
one of the things that we're constantly changing, I will tell you, is the lights, because technology is constantly changing.
Okay.
So just best practices where I'm always coming out with better equipment. And there are some changes to the lights and the nutrients that we're feeding
Okay.
it. There are some better nutrients out there. We're constantly testing stuff. And so we just got to finish testing stuff right now. And yeah, that's where we're at.
I really, really look forward to it. And I really, really appreciate you and all the knowledge that you bestowed upon me. And I mean, yeah, kudos to you. I appreciate you. And I really look forward to seeing you again soon.
Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, you guys. We'll see you a minute later, and we're gonna keep it moving. Uh, Want to show you guys another clip that we have. Matter of fact, it has Amina in it because she was the star of your show last year. So let's see if we can get her going here, and you guys can check out one of these videos that we have going. Decided to take this. We took it, we fed it, we got it started, and then we put it into our permanent home, which we have down here. So you see these plants. Last week, they were just this size. Now look at them. They're huge. Now that they're in their permanent home, right? So that's where we're at today, Amina.
Yeah, this is like so awesome to come to class and see just how big and beautiful they have grown in such a short amount of time. It's pretty astonishing growth.
Cool.
I must say.
Yeah. So speaking of growth, what we're going to do and what you're going to do at home is we're going to add some amended nutrients to the already amended soil. We wanted to take
Yeah, I don't know what happened, guys. We're gonna have to try it again, but I'm gonna show you guys this video because it was really good. I want you guys to see this.
decided to take this. We took it, we fed it, we got it started, and then we put it into our permanent home, which we have down here. So you see these plants. Last week, they were just this size. Now look at them. They're huge. Now that they're in their permanent home, right? So that's where we're at today, Amina.
Yeah, this is like so awesome to come to class and see just how big and beautiful they have grown in such a short amount of time. It's pretty astonishing growth.
Cool.
I must say.
Yeah. So speaking of growth, what we're going to do and what you're going to do at home is we're going to add some amended nutrients to the already amended soil. We wanted to take the amended soil that we already have, and this amended soil has nutrients already built in it. We're going to fortify it some more with some additional necessary nutrients that are going to get this plant off to a great start.
Yeah, so there we go. That was one of our short clips of a video that we had going on. Got another student from a former class that logged in, and she is a busy woman. So I gotta get her locked in when I can, y'all, because she is like so multi-talented. So I was fortunate enough to have her in my class because she's, those people that's just, got their hand in it all, just one of those bosses, young, vibrant, just doing their thing, constantly hustling. And growing cannabis is one of her things. I don't know if she consume it or not. Maybe she could tell you, but no, I could tell you that. I want you to introduce her. If you guys want to see somebody that's young, thriving, about it, we about to bring her on so you guys can see who I'm talking about, Keelani. Keelani, I was just talking you up. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, you heard the intro. You already know what it's about.
I think
So
a little bit more than, a little bit more credit.
I
Okay.
put the 2 I wasn't putting the 2 on the 10. So tell me, cannabis, you took the course. Why did you do it? What was you doing it for?
So I actually was part of the class last year, and I heard about it through Facebook and actually through my mom and some friends, and I was interested in doing it because it's a great way to make money. It's very lucrative, and to be able to do it in the comfort of my own home is something that is big. You know what I mean? Because I'm obviously in the Bay Area. I'm not able to just have it, wherever, freely. And so I decided to try this class, and actually it taught me a lot. I learned a lot about it, and I'm excited for this year to learn even more.
We were talking about before, just accessibility. You can get weed everywhere in the Bay, like you were saying, but you don't really know what you're getting.
Exactly.
And it's the range is so crazy because it's become, I think, like commercialized.
Yeah.
So now it's just like they just trying to get you, because the first thing you ask when you go into a dispensary nowadays is how much is that? How much is that? How much? How much you got to spend? And so they want to know how much you want to spend versus what you want to spend it for. You got, hey, sweetheart, she all in the picture. She was like, what's going on? What's happening? Hey, hi.
Doing an interview.
So, question for you. So, do you like sativa or indica?
I prefer indica,
Oh, do
actually.
you?
Yeah, I prefer indica. Stop. but I actually really like hybrids. My what I go for is a hybrid. You know what I mean? That's what I prefer. But if it's not a hybrid, then I would go for indica.
Which did you grow in the course? I can't remember.
I grew. Stop. I grew. What did I grow? Man, I can't remember right now at this moment either because my kids are distracting me. But
Yeah.
I knew I
So are you gonna grow? Are you growing now? Are you gonna grow again? Are you growing?
I'm actually currently growing, doing an outdoor and it's an
Okay.
indoor grow. So learning how to, this is my first time doing an outdoor grow with plants, and then I transfer them actually inside of my home about 2 weeks ago, and they're doing really good. And I'm really excited to see um, how yeah, I'm really excited to see, how the trichomes, turn out at the end because right now it's looking really good. Like it's almost to the end, and so after this, I do plan on growing again with the course this
Look
year.
at you using all the technical terms, the trichomes and everything else.
Yes, and actually, with this course, I actually started doing landscaping after I started. Uh, After I did the Let's Grow Inside course last year, I actually decided to. I gained an interest in learning about plants and stuff, and I actually took that further. And actually, I'm landscaping now and learning even more about plants. But I learned like my watering techniques, how to feed them, all that stuff
Yeah.
doing the class last year. So it's amazing. It's a great feeling. I'm just really looking forward to learning more about plants and different things to let make them flourish and grow. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Well, look, I know you got your hands full. You're already doing 1,000 things. I'll let you get back to your children, but thanks for chiming in.
Yeah.
Do you have any feedback for new growers? Anybody that's kind of thinking about like, is it worth it? Should we do it?
Definitely. I definitely would say it's 100% worth it, especially if you are, even if it's just for money. But even if like just if you do smoke, I definitely would recommend doing this class because, like you had mentioned earlier, there's so many different strands, so many different weird things, chemicals, all kind of stuff going into weed now, and not not stop not mentioning the price. You know what I mean? So I definitely think that it's something that it would be worth it to do, and it's fun. And I would just say be patient and sing to your plants and show them love, and yeah, enjoy the experience.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for checking in with us.
You're welcome. Hope to see you during the class.
We'll see you in class. All right. Yep. That was cool. She had a good time with it. We got another video I'm going to show you. Growing inside. Why would you do that? Why would you want to grow inside in the privacy of your own home? Well, if you were tired of going to the dispensary, for example, and we just talked about it, you heard, I think, Kehlani and a couple other people mentioning it, and the prices, right? The prices are so crazy because, especially in your new states, in the new states where it's really fresh and it's new, uh, you got people who are paying $400-$500 an ounce. Believe it or not, for the growers out there, y'all already know that's crazy. But then you got people like paying. I just talked to somebody, not mentioning the state, but it's been around a little bit longer. You're paying $20 an ounce, 30, and you have to ask yourself, what's going on with the cannabis and where is it coming from if it's being that inexpensive, right? That inexpensive. I don't understand what's going on with it. I could tell you that I don't trust it. I could tell you that. I could tell you this. I could tell you that you don't have to worry about when you're growing in the privacy of your own home fentanyl. I could tell you that. I could tell you that. You don't have to worry about anybody infusing it with anything else. So there's all kinds of reasons that you should be growing in the privacy of your own home if you're already a consumer and for the medicinal purposes, right? And you are a medicinal smoker. Uh, you want to know what you're putting into your body. You want to know what you're putting into your body. So if you are a medicinal smoker, you want to know what you're putting into your body, the best way to do it, grow it yourself. Grow it yourself. And if you're an entrepreneur, and you're wanting to get into this industry because you see how lucrative it's becoming, you're seeing it, and you want to know this is not only the basics of the horticulture of understanding the basics of growing the plant, of of processing this plant, of consuming this plant, knowing everything about it from the beginning to the end. This is a great entry level for you. Learning how to grow this. For anybody who's into gardening, learning how to grow, this is a skill that can't be taken from you. And this is a lucrative skill. This is a lucrative skill. These plants are not cheap, let me tell you. You can make your investment back off of your first harvest. There's probably some of the people that could have mentioned that to you that could have told you, but yeah, I want to bring on to the stage another guest, but I have this video that I want you guys to see what we're doing in the flower here. Zoom it in as far as we can with our lens, right? We get a nice clear picture. As close as you can without it getting blurry, right?
Okay.
And still. And snap that picture. Okay. Now you can come back to your phone and you can go to your gallery, find your picture, and you can kind of zoom in. See?
Oh, wow.
How much more magnified that is now?
Yeah.
Right? You see all those trichomes. You can kind of see the details of the trichomes, right? Mm-hmm. How would you say what phase? Not the leaves, not the
cloudy phase.
What phase would you say?
That milky cloud.
Right. It's not clear.
It's not clear.
And it's not reddish yet.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But from first eyeball glance, you're like, oh wow, it's red.
Yeah,
because
red.
You're seeing these little pistil hairs that turn red. Yeah. Right. So that's what we're looking at, guys. I don't know if you can kind of see it in here. Here, you can kind of see. Let me see if I can get it a little bigger for you. See if I can.
Yeah, because that's amazing. You cannot see that with the naked eye. Like,
no, not at all. You wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, because that's like a whole nother world inside of there when you zoom in on the picture.
Yeah. So you can use your camera to really kind of test if you don't have this equipment. Now you can buy a jeweler's loop. I'll leave one link. Jeweler's loop that you see, jewelers, and those are perfect. They're like $8. You can put one of those up, and then you're just gonna come here and you're gonna look. You're going to look at those trichomes to see what phase they're in, right? So that's when we can also tell that they're ready. Yep. So there you go. We have the flowering phase. I think you guys saw in the video the flowers that we have. You can see the buds. We teach you from seed to harvest. We teach you how to look, and we can tell you when, it's time to harvest those plants. So let's go inside. We have a course coming up November 2nd. We're giving away a course. I personally, so we have bots that sent out messages and letting people know. I personally randomly picked people. And I said, the message said, if you let me know if you'd like to come on the show, just randomly. And it was people who have shown interest in the course, of course, for my list. But if you got a message that said, let me know if you'd like to come on to the show, reach out. I have a gift for you. And it is the free course that we're having. This starts November 2nd. For 4 months. It's a very good value. If you want to learn how to grow in the privacy of your own home, check us out at letsgrowinside.com. We'll show you the way. We're going to wrap it up here because it's been an hour, but we're going to come back on, especially when I can fix this green screen and, do everything else. So I hope it's not too bad. I hope the audio and everything is cool. But I will make sure that we get all those things fixed for you. Yeah. Any questions, hit us up in the comments. Any questions, hit us up in the comment section. The comment section is open. We got a couple of people. What's up, Scott? Scott Holder. What's up, bro? What's happening with you? Hope you're still watching and checking us out. What's up, Q? What's up, P? We got a lot of people from Instagram. Sorry, I was having problems with Instagram in the beginning. But you know how it goes. That's just how it goes. So we're going to do a couple more of these. I wanted to show you another clip we have. We'll see if we can get him on the line because he was really interested in strains, and we're going to see.
Ready to plant some seeds.
But I want you guys to
Lex
see.
just got some seeds. So this is the big bud. This has already been propagated. And what we're going to do now is, have you figured out which one you want to do?
Yeah, and go back on Chocolo.
Chocolo. So it's in there. What we're going to do is propagate the seeds. So
Right here, what was it? A haze? Amnesia haze?
Amnesia haze?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amnesia haze. Oh, I got the Chocolo.
And we got the big bud and
Big
Bruce
bud.
Banner right here in the middle.
Yeah.
Bruce Banner, Amnesia haze, Chocolo.
You want your seeds to be coming from a reputable place, which is why we order ours from the source that we get on the website. But what you want is to make sure they're nice and brown. They're not already propagated. They're not damaged. And so that's the first thing you want to do. Then you want to take some alcohol and put it on your hands because I've already wiped the 2 plates. We took just 2 regular saucers, and let me wipe my hands down too, because we don't want any contamination on the plate or on our seeds.
Yeah, so try getting him on, but I don't think he's available right now. I wanted you to talk to Lex. Lex has a lot of knowledge about different strains and the efficacy that it has on the body. He took the course. He was really, really interested in really wanting, I mean, he got deep with it, wanted to know about like cross genetics and trying to make his own strain. And so we had a lot of conversation about that as we picked specific strains for you. I'd mentioned before, we have an opportunity where we'll grow for you. Check us out at letsgrowinside.com. We have a service where we will grow for you for California residents. And we get to pick your strain. You get to have a camera access to your plant the entire time. And it's available for pickup or for personal delivery, discreet delivery. So if you're interested in learning how to grow, we're going to end this. If you're interested in learning how to grow in the privacy of your own home, check us out at letsgrowinside.com, you guys. We will be doing these a couple more times before November 2nd. So you can hear from other students and they can tell you what they think about growing in the privacy of their own home. So hopefully that's something you guys are interested in. You'll check us out and we'll see you soon. Until then, it was good talking with you. Get ready, get set. Oh, I forgot about all the comments from YouTube. I'm blowing it, y'all. Blowing it. Part 2. We're gonna have a part 2. Man. I could post some of these. We'll do part 2. And We'll talk about some of the growing techniques. We'll talk about all that stuff. As a matter of fact, I'll give you a rundown of really like show you some more videos of what we're doing in the course from beginning to end so you guys can see what we're doing. We'll catch you next time. Until then, you guys, get ready, get set, and let's grow inside. Well, I said let's grow inside. Let's grow inside. I wanted to show you guys the ending banner. I put so much time into it. Whatever.